An integral part of developing your research question is finding and reading the literature on the topic you're interested in. You must know the literature in order to avoid doing research that has already been done well by others. For this, you need to do literature searches and to synthesize the literature you find into an argument for why your research question is both relevant and one which the research community lacks satisfying answers to. The first thing you need to do is to go to your school's online library or some other place where you have access to databases containing research papers. And then you can do literature searches. Normally, you can choose between a simple and an advanced search option. Choose the advanced one. This will give you the possibility of working with several search strings at the same time, and it allows you to search in specific parts of the papers, such as the paper's title, the paper's abstract, the full paper, author names, or journal names. In each line, you type in a few search terms related to one of the key concepts in your research question. If, for example, you're interested in how to teach critical thinking in management education, you can develop one search string containing terms related to critical thinking, such as critical thinking or reflection or reflexivity or double loop learning, and another search string with terms related to management education, such as management education or managerial education, leadership education, or leader education. Between each search term, you can write "or." In this way, you will find papers that have at least one word from each search string. In other words, you will find papers that include all the key concepts from your research question. Such papers are likely to be relevant to your study. When you develop your search strings, there are two tricks that are good to know: the use of quotation signs and the use of the asterisk sign. Sometimes your research terms consist of more than one word, such as management education, or minimum viable products, or water schemes. To search for such specific combinations of words, you can place them in quotation marks. Sometimes you want to search for many different words with the same root. In this case, you can search for all these words at the same time by using the asterisk symbol to replace the various possible endings. For example, using the search term manage and then the asterisk sign will give you papers that include words such as management or manager or managerial, etc. However, this option should be used with some caution, as it can sometimes give you a lot of irrelevant hits. For example, if you're interested in papers related to art and you use the search term art asterisk, you will not only get papers containing relevant words such as art or artist or artistic, you will also get just any paper containing words like article or artificial or articulate, and a large range of other words beginning with the letters ART. When you begin your work with the literature, you simply guess what search terms might work. It's a bit of a trial and error process. However, as you begin finding and reading papers that are relevant to your theme and to your provisional research question, you can look for what words scholars in the field use to describe the kind of things you are interested in. When you find commonly used terms, you can add these to your search strings. In this way, your search strings will grow and begin to capture more and more relevant literature. An excellent place to start your work with the literature is by searching for published literature reviews relating to your theme. Finding a good and recent literature review is a very efficient way to get an overview of a research field. Furthermore, literature reviews will often have suggestions for future research. If you're lucky, you may find a research question you want to answer in this way. The advantage of finding your research question in this way is that you already have a published paper claiming that this research question is both relevant and not sufficiently answered. You can search for literature reviews simply by adding an extra search string with the search term literature review. You can start by searching for this term in the title. If that doesn't work, try the abstract or just the full paper. If you get many results, you can search for systematic literature review. This is a particularly thorough kind of literature review. If you do not find any published literature reviews on your topic, don't worry. Most of the papers you find will start with a smaller literature review. If you find a few good papers using your initial search terms, you can read through these literature reviews at the beginning of the papers to start developing an overview of the field. In particular, look for seminal publications that everybody is referring to. These publications will be important for you to familiarize yourself with.